Nick, a belated welcome to Leicestershire County Cricket Club. In the past couple of weeks for you has been quite a whirlwind. Obviously, initially getting your citizenship to the country, signing your first pro deal in cricket, making your debut for Leicestershire, facing international bowlers, you name it, you've done it in the past couple of weeks. How's that been for you?
Yeah, it's been amazing, thanks, Scott. Like you said, a bit of a whirlwind. Sort of everything's just happened after a long wait. So nice to finally be in the mix and just being in the professional environment where I can get obviously all the coaching I need. And the boys have been very welcoming, so it's allowed me to just focus on my cricket and not the other stuff. And where I was 4 weeks ago to where I am now, I think I've learned a lot and adapted. So it's been a nice experience to date. Obviously, having come in and won the game against Yorkshire as a 12th man, and then obviously getting my start the next week. So I've experienced all the emotions and everything, and it's been awesome, and I'm just loving every second of it.
You just mentioned the victory against Yorkshire there. Obviously, unfortunately, you didn't actually play in that game, but just experiencing pro cricket for the first time, and what a game to have down as your first experience with pro cricket, I guess.
Yes, no, it was awesome. Just learning, even when you're not playing, you learn so much. All I've been doing since I've been here is just asking lots of questions, just trying to absorb as much information as I can. With the likes of Neko and Akers as your captain, they know so much about cricket, and I've just try to tap into what they know and just try and feed off it. It's been excellent.
And of course, your debut came a couple of days later in a trip to Durham. How proud a moment was that for you, opening the bat and facing the first ball? First ball that actually went for a 4 as well.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be a good day, the way that started. But yeah, it's been a proud moment for myself and my family. We've all been a part of this journey and sacrificed a lot. But yeah, it was awesome just to experience what I did and play at that level. You go from a week prior to that playing against club cricketers to now playing against people who have been around for a long time, and yeah, it's just nice to finally be here and know that I can cope at that level.
How do you think the transition from club cricket to professional cricket has gone for yourself?
I think I've been okay, I've always backed myself to do it. It's just, at this level it's a lot more of a head game. There's a lot more pressure. It's sort of how you deal with it. The basics stay the same. But yeah, like I said earlier, I'm in that environment where you can practice as much as you need, and that's always worked for me. So I'm glad to finally be in that environment. So there's no excuses now, really.
And you mentioned it briefly before as well, obviously having the figures such as Colin Ackerman and Paul Nixon, Tom Smith, you name it, for you to stand there and sort of pick their thoughts about your game, how beneficial is that for you as well?
Yeah, because I'm obviously new and they may not know my game as much, I've more been trying to tap into their game and learn off them. And because it's been such an easy way to settle and they've been so open to everything, it's allowed me to sort of just ask as many questions as I can, and like I said, absorb as much as I can. Which has really helped me. Just constantly being with cricketers who just sleep, eat, breathe cricket. You can't not get better. Yeah. And
then you've obviously experienced the highs of the Yorkshire game to the lows of the Derbyshire game, again to the highs of the victory against Lancashire, now into the quarterfinals we go. It's how have you found that sort of experiencing pretty much every emotion that professional sport can throw at you?
Yeah, it's been an interesting one, hasn't it? Managing to get into the quarters was just being part of that team atmosphere. When we found out we had got in, was like one of the best experiences I've experienced in a change room. It's just as a whole, it's just been like you said, up and down emotionally, but that is part of the game, and you just got to stay pretty level-headed because you're going to experience a lot of that for the rest of your career. But it's what you signed up for, and it's just good to be part of that.
Just try and take us back to the victory against Lancashire. Obviously, we spoke to Paul Nixon after the game, and he said there was a brief couple of minutes from the end of our game before the team sort of realised that we were through to the quarterfinals. That must have been a surreal experience. It's surreal for everyone.
Yeah, well, when we went into the change room after the game, obviously we were very happy about having won. We didn't know if we were going to go through. We weren't really playing for that. But then obviously we heard the good news, and then we were all sort of celebrating, but then found out it might not be guaranteed. So it was sort of up and down, a bit of a roller coaster. But then obviously we saw BBC, and that can't be wrong. So we were buzzing. It was unbelievable to be a part of that.
And of course, there's a quarter final to look forward to against Notts. Obviously, you face Notts in your third appearance, I think, for the club. So you know a bit about their bowlers and what they can offer. But there's a lot of preparation going underway at the moment at the Fisher County ground.
Yes, well, the next week and a half, the boys are going to be training really hard. We know what to expect. We obviously beat them, so we know we can do it. So, just keep working hard. It's a game of cricket, so anything can happen. But the way the boys have been working hard, I'm confident.